Thinking about the next equipment you need to buy? I have the one for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Scotty Karate video. Today we're going to be going over one of the most important pieces of equipment you can buy in martial arts, in my personal opinion. And that's going to be a heavy bag, or some kind of stand-up target that you can use. Let's get into it. So you'd be surprised how many martial artists I talk to that maybe use a bag of some sort in the dojo, but never use it for its full purpose, especially at home. So one of the things I always recommend to people is if you have the ability to, get a bag. So if you have, for example, a house or home where you can hang a bag in the backyard like I do, or have a stand in the garage, or something you can pull out like one of these stand up by itself, just shove it in the corner and then you pull it out, use it. These are amazing tools and they're underutilized. And that's a shame, because one of the best things about martial arts is the feedback, right? So when you're in class and you're training and you do, your combos like you're sparring, or you're doing drills, or even your forms, the best part about it is the feedback. Because if you do X move, and it doesn't work, well, you didn't learn that because you did the move wrong. You learned it because of the feedback. So, for example, if I come over here to my good friend Bob, and I'm trying to do an arm bar, and I'm pushing on it, and he's just standing there going, "What are you doing, man?" Obviously, the arm bar is not working. So the feedback is important. So a heavy bag allows you to get some of your martial arts, put it onto something that has a little bit of resistance to learn if you're doing it correctly. So if you're on a heavy bag and you're punching, as soon as you make contact, if you're doing it wrong and your wrist isn't straight and all that, you go, ah! Instant feedback. That is important. In addition to that, you get some more training. So, for example, if you want to go bare knuckle to a bag, you now start building up the calluses, building up your skin so it can take a little more damage. If you do a makawara, you can build up the bone so you can hit a little harder without it hurting your hand as much. All these things, all are feedback. A heavy bag is an invaluable tool for that. I recommend it highly. I don't specify which brand. Honestly, I don't care, as long as you can hit it and it works. I don't care if it's a bunch of clothes duct taped together you hung up in the backyard. As long as you can get some feedback, you can hit it and go, "Well, that didn't work. Let me try something new." That's what's important. Now, I know what you're saying. But Scott, I don't have $300. These things are expensive. I'm spending all my money on tuition. This is true. Most people don't have the money to buy one of these fairly expensive pieces of equipment. I understand. I'm in the same spot. But you didn't think I was going to leave you hanging, did you? I got you. I got you. If you haven't tried one of these local websites to find used products, you should try them. Okay? Craigslist, and then Facebook has an app. There's all sorts of apps that you can find that people sell local items on. You just have to keep your eye out. You'd be surprised how many of these types of things you'll find for the cheap because someone bought them, stopped doing martial arts, or just didn't enjoy it, and they just want to get rid of it. So you'd be surprised how many you can find, and for a decent price. So some anecdotal evidence. So just so you know, I have a couple of heavy bags. I got them off Craigslist. So I was sitting there and I looked at my area, found a heavy bag, and I was like, excellent. I go, I buy it. I didn't like it. It was a canvas bag. The whole thing is just canvas, and it's extremely hard. You can't hit it bare knuckle at all. It just shreds my hands. And even my boxing gloves, it messes them up. I hit it maybe a month, and my boxing gloves were shredded. So, I couldn't afford it, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't like it. So I was like, I want one of the pleather ones, one of the plastic. And I was like, okay. So I got back on Craigslist, found another one. Now, both of these I found for about $25, $30. They're just the bag, no equipment, no chain, no stand, but just the bag. And that's all I needed, because I had a tree. I throw it up on the tree. Not a big deal. But I got the bag for only $30. I'm hoping you have a situation where you can afford $30. So I was in that situation. I could afford 30. I handled it. I got it. Bobs, I've seen them as low. I mean, in bad condition, mind you, $100. 150, 175 is what I see them for. You can find decently used ones. Same for standing heavy bags, or these standing bags like this. You can find them. Save up for them. Get them. This is something I highly recommend because even if you don't utilize them as much as you should, they're an invaluable tool. Even to pull out and just gain distance. Like, okay, well, that's too far away. Can I judge my kicks? Can I punches? These are things that you can do. And in just having a thing that you can just put a little damage on, work around, is an invaluable tool. I'm telling you, heavy bags are the most underrated tool you can have in your arsenal. Well, I hope you liked the video. Hope you found it informational. And what do you think? Do you think heavy bags are one of the greatest martial art tools? Or do you think they're wildly overrated? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell on the way out. I also have some merchandise available. If you'd like to check out the link below, I'd greatly appreciate it. And the support to the channel. And as always, the more you train, easier the fight.